Hello everybody and welcome to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword Part 8. And I am swinging my sword around. As always, this is a pre-recording of the gameplay before I do voice work. I don't know why I decided to do that for this one game. Out of every game that I do, it's usually live voice recording, but meh. I think better when I think better when I'm not talking and playing the game at the same time, but you never know. I might think better. I think this part will prove that I don't think that much, but I think enough. Anyway, here we go. We're descending into our first dungeon of the game. Hooray! It took us 8 parts to get there, but we are finally here in Creepy Land. In the Skyview Temple, to be more specific, with the eerie music and all. Hi, Fee. She's got bad news. I'm afraid I got some bad news. You will not be able to track her here. Woo! Why is that said slowly? Mysteries. Anyway, let's save, because I've only just done that. Every opportunity to save, I'm doing it. Voila. And here's a bat and a spider web. Well, there's only one way to get through that. And that's not to use my shield. What was I thinking? Or was that just that the controls being a bit faulty? I can't remember now. I recorded this about a week ago, along with the previous part that was last week. Well, I do remember making a few mistakes here, so we will be jump cutting, but this part will be scheduled to be half an hour. We're going to move up in the world, seeing as this is a dungeon. I think it deserves special treatment to be half an hour long. Because otherwise we're not going to get very far in 20 minutes. So we got a bonus 10 minutes on top of that. So everything is good. Aha! I actually declare this to be one of the more puzzling dungeons of the game. Amazingly enough, the first one is quite... Because there are some challenges or some puzzles in here which make you go, what am I doing now? Because it certainly made me do that, and I've played the game previously before. Usually with the first dungeons of a Zelda game, why'd you have to cut these so specifically, just to get past them? But there are some actually tricky things going on here in this. I mean, look at that! How'd you get past that without dying? Apart from using the slingshot, and even this doesn't work actually. You have to hit him with the sword, it only dazes you. So I actually declare, I'll go on the record of saying this is one of the more harder dungeons in this game. Not in Zelda games in general. The dungeons for this Zelda game are actually easy compared to other Zelda games, I'd say. But this one is particularly tricky. The only other one I can declare as being fairly tricky in this game is the sand ship, but we're jumping the gun there. The other ones are just either too long or fairly straightforward to do, and you can work them out straight away. I had problems with this eyeball. I mean, what do you do? I mean, I remember you have to make it dizzy, because we're using Mario physics here. I mean, this is a Nintendo game. So, but after doing a spin attack, because he watches your sword, I thought, well, you have to do a spin attack then to make him dizzy. Or you have to run around in a circle like I do it there. Or I have to do this, to do some fancy footwork. Or I have to go absolutely ape. I'd laugh if it actually worked. Because I don't have to do this trick, but we'll find out what I have to do in a minute once I've cleared my brain. No, you don't shoot him. But yes, I do remember I have to make him dizzy. But if you've been watching this game from part 1, you'll know that I haven't played this game in some time. I took a big hiatus halfway through this game from playing it, in fact. And And then I started playing it again, and now I'm playing it again, so this is ages ago. But at least my memory hasn't faded, at least for that, but just remembering how to do it was the problem. There's me looking around for other things to do, and now I'm just running around in a circle. I'm following the circle lines. This is going to be what the part is taking up of. I'm sorry, everyone. No, not really. I'm just kidding. Yeah, don't worry, I'll get it in a minute. Anyway, that leaves me to explain more Zelda dungeons, I suppose. Yeah, so this one is hard to work out some of the things. I mean, I'm having trouble right now. But the fire-themed places, I think it's the Earth Temple and whatever it is, are actually fairly straightforward. At least fairly straightforward. And then the mining facility is just very long. I mean, that's the longest dungeon, even if you know what you're actually doing. It can take forever, that one. The sand ship is puzzling because it uses the bow and arrow to in a very clever fashion. If you haven't played the game, you don't know what dicky bread I'm talking about. But hey, that's all to come. And then, even the final dungeon isn't this hard, you just have to use your brain a bit more. But this one, you have to work things out. I mean, how does this work? I'm doing spin attacks, I should be making you dizzy. And here's the technique that I was doing at the start of this part. So that was what I should have been doing. There we go. I worked it out. Don't worry, I will be jump cutting every other problem I encounter. I just thought I'd leave that in because I will be ranting about other games. And now I've done my rant, it's time for more trouble. These little exploding things and some piranha plants. Yeah. Straight from Mario. This is a Nintendo game. And some spiders on the walls. These need the old slingshot treatment. Even the music is creepy, but I love the music for this level. It's quite ominous. Whereas the other tunes are quite generic. The mining facility isn't that bad though. It will drive your head in after a few hours. And that's a shortcut for back there. And yeah, they've utilised the technique of the music changing in different areas in this game, but still keeping that same kind of tone and mood, and just adding or taking away instruments from the soundtrack as you venture through the dungeon, which I kind of like. We're gonna slap his face off with a sword. Hopefully when he stops blocking me. And he fell down. Somewhere. We'll never know where. There. So we will. I take that all back. So this is the next puzzling place. Obviously I know the trick to getting through that door, but I was too stupid enough to realise what to do with the other door on the other side, which you'll encounter in a minute. I love goofing up. I don't know why. I guess it just makes me say, ah, you got me. You got me. I thought I was a genius. You're corrected me, dear sir. Would you care to give me something else to wrap my brain around? All these webs and no spiders. I am disappointed. Oh, hang on a minute. I take it all back. Hi, Fee, what do you want? She's full of useful information. Hello. So, as always, with these spiders, I'm supposed to be hitting their underbelly, which means I need to turn this one around, so therefore we're just going to whack it. And I'm going to go stabby, stabby, stab, stab. I hope no one watching's got arachnophobia. I don't know if it even affects you. It doesn't look that much like a spider. I guess it does. I don't know. The ones in, oh, what was it? The ones in Twilight Princess look like spiders, if anything. Hell, they were even freaking me out. Well, not really, but they were more intimidating than these ones. These ones look chubby and fat, and goofy, and colourful, in a purpley kind of way. Yeah, got a bit of a cough going on. So yes, we're gonna go back up here and read this, and I'm gonna go, what? What are you talking about? I'm still looking for a way to get over the other side, but did we read the sign? I don't know if I did. I think we did, I've just avoided it. I've just missed it or something. I don't know. Play it back. So I knew that my instincts told me there was something down here. And I just missed it there. It's right there. I just passed it again. Don't you hate it when... now I'm feeling your frustration because I know where the switch is for the other door. Now I've passed it twice. Like had near misses on not seeing it. But it is down there, as the clue was supplied to us. Anyway, I'm having a drink. Ugh. While I try and figure out what the hell to do. I think I'm gonna jump cut in a minute here. Ow, that had to hurt. Someone's got a broken nose. Injuries for life. Nah, don't worry, it's Link we're talking about here. He's got bones of steel. That's for sure. I'm definitely having a good look around here. Here we go. Jump cut. Da da da. There's the door. There's the switch. Below it, like the clue said. The other one's above and one is below. Oh well. Instincts are a wonderful thing. Eventually I found it. I didn't actually take long. I hate it when I do jump cut, usually I'll just like, oh, that didn't last for as long as I expected it to. It's only like a minute or something. Still, that's a minute of your life saved. And mine lost. What is wrong with my throat today? Now, how to avoid this? Spot something out of the corner of my right eye. Well, that was fruitless. Here we go. I think I spotted it. There we go. Ha ha ha. Shoot that. Let it down. Have a swinging old time to get past Mr. Weber. Mr. Weber. There's another one over there, but I need to land on that platform, which proves to be a little bit unsuccessful. So, sod this. I'm just gonna shoot it from here. Then swing from one to the other like a pirate. Arr! That was terrible. I apologise for that. I didn't think I was gonna make it there. I really didn't aim for that jump. But lucky me, I managed to grab hold of it. And over we go. And I missed a flower. Do I have to bonk you on the head several times again? It looks like to be that way. Bonk on the head! Bonk on the head! Bonk on the head! I'm going to entitle this part Bonk on the Head Part 2. Now we can go and stab some spiders in the butt. Stab him in the butt. Goodbye. Get this web out of my face. Anyway, we're supposed to be heading... Oh, I got a bit stuck there. Still some web lingering around. Nothing that can't be avoided though. And here's a nice chest, and I almost flip-flopped right there. I didn't know I was going to jump in that exact spot. What have we got? We got the map! We so needed that. But we actually did. Trust me. It's actually... For once, the maps are actually really, really helpful in the Zelda game, which I will thank them for. Yeah, we're looking for X's on the map. Can't use beacons in here, so I'll thank you so much, Fee. Bye, Fo-Fam. So, yeah, the map. We're looking at the X's. And the X's seem to be on each side of those rooms. Fascinating, isn't it? I'm not sure if I realised that first, because if it was me doing this now, I'd be racing straight to it. Instead, I'm just being stupid again. But hey, it's a puzzling dungeon, you can forgive me, right? Get off of my bum. You see that? It was hogging my ass. I know everyone wants to do that, but really. Yeah, I haven't listened to a word Fee says, because I just thought it was more dribble. But the things are marked on the map with an X. I think I'm going to jump cut again, just maybe. Or have I realised now? What is going on here? There's a possibility. No, I haven't. I've passed it again. Ah, there. You don't have to do the complaining, I'm doing the complaining. Shopping stuff, because that's what I do best, instead of working out the puzzle. Just wandering around like a loony. I really didn't know I was going to jump off that little ledge and almost fall all the way back down again. I'd be like, ugh. Yeah, there's nothing here. You're out of luck. Yep, jumping again, except I'm being a bit more direct. Why haven't I jump cut? I know I do. I've done it before, and I'll do it again. I'm definitely glad I made this half an hour, because otherwise we'd have to be calling it quits right now. And that would not be a good thing. Don't worry, I do make some progress. At the moment, I'm still having a hard time figuring out what to do. Ah, here we go. We're jump cutting again. I have realized what to do. One hopes. Even though I've just left a room where we need to be. But we also need to be in this room, so that's all good. I've got some more web to chop for some reason. Why are you back here? Why? I have seen no spider activity. Where does the web come back from? Does it rebuild itself? It's a regenerating spider web. And there's the switch, speaking of that. And there's the water. I say this is the real water temple. Not the ancient Scissor later on. That's no water temple. There's hardly any water in it. You just use lily pads. And you go to hell. It's interesting. It's definitely one of the more creative levels in the game. But it's just too simplistic. Anyway, now I'm thinking I only needed to push one. But I need to go into the other room. This dungeon will drive you bananas. Especially when you're watching me play it. I feel your pain, people. I feel your pain. I love watching Let's Plays done by myself, because then I can declare myself a screw-up instead of someone else. No, can't do that. No. I need to make the water go a little bit higher by going to the switch in the other room. I'm sure everyone agrees with me, for those who have played it and know this place inside and out. Are we gonna jump cut again? I don't even know anymore. There we go, map. Ah ha ha, I'm pointing to it. There we are. Cancel the cut. The spider web is back. I swear they regenerate. Get off, get off, get off. I could have just done that, I don't know. I guess it's harder to break out of with more web on yourself. Anyway, the switch is down there. You don't shoot at it from here. You have to duck underneath. And it's up somewhere. My navigation skills have gone out the window. You climb out there to escape your nincompoop. And I don't smack that. Or hit it with a sword. Please look upwards. There we go. Next time I'm going to do more jump cuts with me trying to figure things out, I swear. So even I've got to sit through this now, so yeah. Thank you all for sticking with me anyway, because I'm sticking with it. I need to. I've just spotted something there, but I can't do anything with it. But as they say, X marks the spot, but not just yet. I'll come back to haunt us later, I'm sure. Just maybe. Now we can jump up here and watch out for the spider. I should have done that, but luckily it's easy to avoid. Now we can travel to the forest reaches up here. Hi, Spidey. How you hanging? I'm sorry, that was a very corny joke. And he just hit me. He's like a demolition ball. That's why they're all fat and chubby and stuff. He's a demolition ball spider. Use him to knock down large buildings. Hello, eyeball. I know what to do with you now, except I need to have the. No, I don't stand in front of it. I have to open the other one on the other side. I could be doing that forever. There we go. Whoops. That seemed to work anyway. Who cares? I accept your slash into the air. What the hell, game? That was a bit of a mess up on the Wii Motion Plus. We've finally got a small key in our first dungeon. Our first small key in our first dungeon. I am so happy. As you can see by my ecstatic voice tone. Going for another swim. It must be very heavy swimming in that outfit. I mean, really. How does he manage it? How does he manage to float? He's got a heavy sword and a wooden shield and lots of heavy clothing. Heavy duty clothing on. I mean, those aren't tights he's wearing anymore. It's more like some really baggy trousers. Big heavy boots. Just everything heavy. He weighs 300 pounds with that equipment on. At least one assumes. Anyway, into the center, where we're gonna meet our mini-boss. A great way to end this part. Hi, Skeletor, baby. You should be in eternal darkness. Why are you here? Cue the fairly epic music for this part. But yeah, it's pretty much like the regular bad guys. I've just got to hit him where he's not holding his swords. Which is fairly basic. Otherwise he tries to take a stab at me. Quite literally. Ah, take that. And there we go. He's a pile of bones. Well, he was a pile of bones to begin with. I'm sent him back to where he once came. Alright. And we're gonna pretty much end this part right here. At least I was hoping anyway. Let's open the chest from the correct angle, shall we? I've got the... I can't read that, oddly enough. It's a beetle. Yeah. It flies. Whee! It's a birdie beetle. Birdie beetle. Another item added to our inventory there. Hi, Fee. I was a bit delayed. We get to drive it. And that's what we have to use to get out of here, because I would like to save the game before I quit. You know how I like saving. And there's the save point. It's outside. I can't get to it from here. Looks like we're gonna have to use the beetle. And off we go. I like how there's absolutely zilch music anymore. We just hear the beetle rattling away. But yeah, maybe it's through here, because I have to make the beetle hit the switch. And we're running out of power to travel. That isn't good. There we go. we're done. That opened the door, but it was the wrong one. Right, well that's all good then. Oh, luckily you could move around with this thing. That's me pressing the wrong button. And we're off! Through the spider web, pick up the heart. Because it looks like I need it. I have one short! They seem to be very mad down there at the presence of this thing. I do not know why. It's a flying beetle, kill it! Ah! The flying beetle is about as intimidating as the crow from earlier that didn't do anything to me yet. It played the dangerous enemy is nearby music. I don't know why I did that really, I still don't. It's all a bit weird. So I need to find the right place. Maybe I hit this switch right here. Never mind. And the door is open. As indicated by the lovely music. So that is going to do it then. I'm going to thank you all so much for watching. And I hope you enjoyed this little endeavor into the first dungeon of the game. And when we come back, we will be pressing onwards. Deeper into the dungeon of hell. Well, it's not the dungeon of hell, but you know what I mean. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I am Saving, and I will see you all next time, either on Monday or tomorrow for Sonic Boom again. Hey, goodbye! Wave to the camera. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.